Biggest one-hit wonders in music history. Back in 1974, a Jamaican-British singer named Carl Douglas walked into a recording studio in London with his producer Bidu to lay down a track called I Want to Give You My Everything. That was the song they cared about. That was supposed to be the hit. They spent 2 full hours recording it, but with just 10 minutes of studio time left, Bidu turned to Carl and said, "Quick, we need a B-side in 2 takes." Carl had been walking around London a few nights earlier and spotted some kids outside doing kung fu moves in the street. He turned to his friend and said, "Looks like everybody's kung fu fighting." So he showed Bidu those lyrics. Bidu picked them, threw together a melody, and they recorded it in 10 minutes flat, 2 takes. Nobody took it seriously. Bidu later said it was a B-side who was going to listen. When he played both songs to the man at Pi Records, Robin Blanchflower heard the B-side and said, "This should be the A-side." So they switched it. Kung Fu Fighting hit #1 in the UK, #1 in the United States, #1 across more than a dozen countries, and sold 11 million copies worldwide. Carl Douglas became the first Jamaican-born artist ever to top the American charts. Then the follow-up single Dance to Kung Fu peaked at number 35, and after that, he was never heard from again. Channel 4 later voted Kung Fu Fighting the greatest one-hit wonder of all time. The song they recorded as a throwaway in the last 10 minutes of a studio session. The track Carl Douglas actually cared about. Almost nobody remembers it exists.